Yeah, he's a 99 Des Bryant.
Here we go.
Nope. How well you? I'm gonna get back to this Madden game. I receive kickoff first.
Greg Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25.
I juked with him if you didn't know
it.
it.
28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Oh, I've stopped watching. Oh, crap. Oh, the goddamn, that dude's quick. That guy is like 99 speed. I don't know, that dude just is quick. He came across the field at like 100 miles an hour.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
So similar to me.
Here's Tua. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Carolina. Mike Gesicki, 30 yards. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive.
That hurt them. Like, that was something else.
Lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get,
playoffs.
It was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Can't not lose. We have to win.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Remember, they have a 99 Des Bryant.
This one fielded at the 5.
You tripped me.
And the tackle going to be made.
You just took out our whole team, Tim.
25-yard line.
I don't know. Well, actually, I don't even know who took our team.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10
Dak Prescott.
at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Power running.
What was that?
Clear. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards.
Tim?
And the Cowboys are an extra point away.
You got some explaining to do.
And this one through the
That was. You could have tackled him. I like pushed onside kick. I'm just saying.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
I like put onside kick and it wouldn't let me. Just saying.
It worked out for him. Tie game. They try to get the ball.
Because I saw he put onside kick.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Old Mo. Is that a true story?
True story.
I love your pops.
So you're a better defensive player.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
from just shy of midfield. Prescott.
Where the hell did he come from?
And he'll get it inside the 40.
I didn't even see him.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
TJ Watt in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go.
What?
The end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I was under the ball.
Des Bryant, 37 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
I know, no, I clicked square on onside, it didn't let me. Because I saw him click it and I went down and pushed square and it didn't. I know.
Never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see.
I hate when they do that, BS.
Able to get it to him.
Taken from about the 12.
Now, if he was quicker, he would have been gone.
And he nearly broke that.
What happened if you try to flick it?
Still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Maverick.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
He won't leave you.
Touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
You should just keep running that way.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now
I'm stuck.
Buying time to his left.
One, so that's not, how's not passing interference? I'm just saying.
It's second down.
DeMarcus Ware on the tackle. A gain of 2.
Let's go.
14-7.
Is this third official? I don't think it is. No.
2nd and 8. Going to the air.
R1. God dang.
And he will go down. Sack back at the 46. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback.
Mike Evans.
3rd and 15.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback
I'm Mike Evans.
to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And he's going to go down.
Well, you have to remember what, he's left-handed.
Oh, man, he got in there
So it's a turn.
What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Oh.
But what you're hoping is that you figure
I don't think we should do play action.
and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
First down, Panthers.
Metcalf.
2 and now on first down. They'll tussle for
Gesicki.
it, and this is going to be caught. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got
Of course, I hate 2-minute warning when it does that bull.
hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter.
Like when you have a good play and then they say, nope.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown.
No, you're fine.
Carolina from 6 yards away.
I do too.
And the Panthers are now an extra point away from
Hey,
tying
what about
up
loss?
this game.
Oh.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
There's Bryant.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down
What?
too because they are locked in.
No, I literally hit, was next to him, it wouldn't let me tackle him.
They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
Oh my
There's
God.
the ball thrown right side and complete. And down to the 20. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
That should be intentional grounding.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
So much for the
I know, but they
plans
still call
and
if you go too far back.
plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
A second down throw for Prescott. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
Prescott's pass.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big
To Des
bodies
Bryant?
look, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
On third down, Elliott. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the
Ezekiel
30.
Elliott is not that good,
They
I'm
get
just
the first.
saying.
The decision to run on third and medium winds up
He is
being a
overrated.
A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. In trouble, and he'll go down back
I was
at
about
the
to pick it
12.
too. I knew he was throwing it
TJ
too.
Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Prescott on 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a timeout taken.
2-yard gain.
Perhaps a chance for
Field goal
one more
line.
quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown.
It's
Here's
safe
a chance
now.
to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Zerline's kick is up and through. So
Onside.
late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about
They're doing a regular
situational football,
kickoff.
something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things.
Oh, they're getting the ball. Missed that ball. Damn.
Short,
Oh, shit, it's me.
Kick. One of the up middle take it now. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Oh, dang it.
10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Horton Anderson to kick off.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter three. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 20. A big run that time by Elliott. Give him 52 yards on the ground. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
On the keeper. T.J. Watt there on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
For a Cowboy.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Now Elliott. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run forward with Pollard. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Out past the 25. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington, It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. To Evans on the slant. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Stays on his feet. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from the 20. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
21, Ezekiel Elliott.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Steps away to his left. Over the middle.
What should let me?
It's Elliott.
That's what should do.
Another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 36. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Bryant with a catch right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. Bryant. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Loss of a yard.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Throw right side taken in by the tight end Bryant. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
It's a gain of 6.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Cowboys use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people watching this one right here gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
21. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
At the 41-yard line.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
To throw is Tua. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Bounds at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Now Borden Anderson for the field goal try. This to potentially send us to overtime.
Field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this
What are you
case,
doing?
You're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Prescott. Looking downfield for Dez. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown to win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
All right, what can Tua do now with his drive in OT? He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Okay, so interesting here. A field goal would win this thing, but the kicking team on the sideline, and they're going for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see. And
baby, I'm going to call you back, right? I have to tell Temp I won.
I got some overtime.
Okay?
Look at at you. Tried to make this.
I love you.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we got the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
Temp.
That'll do it for us. For
Guess
Charles
what?
Davis and all our crew,
I lost.
Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join
In
the discussion
overtime.
on Twitter at EA_Sports_MUT.
I know.
With that, we say
I know. And the thing is, it was in overtime. I could have kicked a field goal. He did a flag, and I waited too long to pick decline or accept, and I lost. Just kidding. I won it on, like, here, I'm going to show you this, alright?
My internet's still out. We can play the playoffs tomorrow if you want.
Here, watch.
Day.
Alright, look at this. This is after I accidentally didn't decline, like, I accidentally, like, did not push, like, decline to win the game. So I did coach suggestions. I was like, this has to be, I was like, oh, I don't know if it's going to make it. This has to be something. Because it was 4th and 1, right? And they've been going through, you know how their line has been doing. Tua throws a dot. Alright, ready?
Replay of it? Yes, sir. Alright.
Or, hey, actually.